This is your beloved Minister Austin Smith with ZMR Radio on the Wake Up Call. Wake up. Wake up. It's high time. We do always rise, giving all the kabod and the gabat to the Most High Yah. Truly thankful, grateful for each and every opportunity He gives me to be able to come before you all, to be able to bring forth the bar. I applaud that it be a benefit to you. Not just a baraka for me, but be a benefit. Nonetheless, go ahead, let's get started. Romans chapter 15 and 4. Let's see what thus said Mr. Yahuah. Listen to the book.
For whatever Nikatah before,
Whatever was written before now,
Nikatah Talamadas.
it was written, it was given to show us how to be like Yahuah and Yahushua. Come on.
So that through endurance,
So that we're going through without quitting. I appreciate the third man that jumped in. We had two witnesses, now we got a third. Will there be another? Listen.
and through the Nakumath,
Through the comfort. How we get the comfort? Through the writings. Through the writings. That's how we get our comfort. If we don't get the writings, then what we'll never get. Never get the comfort. So how do Yahuah? He gave us everything we needed to get what we want to get, right? Come on.
of the Ketubim,
In order to get what you say you want, not only do you need the tools, but you need to know how to use the tools. Come on.
we might have tikva.
And that's how we accomplish the goal. That's how we accomplish the feat that we're looking, that we say that we want. If you say you want it, show me what you're willing to do. At the end of the day, this is what we all got to look at. How do you, Yahuah? We got to look at what are we willing to do to get what it is that we say we want. If I say I want eternal life, what am I willing to give in exchange for it? What am I willing to give up? What am I willing to deny self? What am I, and a lot of times, the thing that really come in to hold us back, some of us got too much. You got too much stuff. I remember a preacher said that one time. He was like, somebody said, some people know too much. And the reality of it is that can get in the way. The thing that you look at is, and it doesn't come in to be the wisdom of the debar, but the wisdom of the world. If I got too much of the wisdom of the world, guess what it's going to do? It's going to stop me when I come in to get the wisdom of the word. When the debar is coming, it's going to choke out. It's going to choke out the debar, so the debar can't never get its truth. It can't really take root in me and get what it is I say I want. Matter of fact, get me Mashali chapter 30 and 1. First brother, hold me Mashali 30 and 1. Other brother, get me Matthew chapter 19. Matter of fact, get me that Matthew chapter 19 and 14. We'll start there. Matthew, they call it the book of Matthew. That's the gift of Yahuah. Because truly, the opportunity to get eternal life, guess what that is? It's a gift. And it's a gift that you shouldn't take lightly and a gift you shouldn't take in vain. Come on, listen to the book. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 14. Listen.
I'm having some internet issues.
They have internet issues. Give me Matthew 19 and 13, matter of fact.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
Then Benin were brought to him so he could place his yard upon them and Palau. But his Talmudim reprimanded them. Yahushua said, permit the Benin and do not withhold them from coming to me, because theirs is the Malkut of the Shamayim.
The Talmudim, those are the taught ones. What did they try to do when the Benin came before Yahuah? They tried to stop him from coming, but what Yahushua told them?
Yahushua said, permit the Benin and do not withhold them from coming to me, because theirs is the Malkut of the Shamayim.
But it belonged to them. It belonged to the children. You know why I would give it to a child? Because they got an innocency of love. Their heart is so innocent that they don't have the same things that we're so challenged with. Because in my adulthood, I've made so many relationships, it's hard for me to sever those relationships in order to take part of what it is I'm trying to get. But when I got a child, you know what they'll do? They're just like this right here. Guess what? I can take Chosen. Chosen got a toy. He loved it. Oh, that's so cool. I can take something else, right? And I can dangle it before him and make him see the value in this. And you know what he'll do with the one he got? He'll drop it. Why? Because he set his heart on something else. That's why he would give it to the Benin, because guess what? I'm not going to hold on to the thing I got. Matter of fact, go ahead. Let's keep reading. Let's keep seeing what he told him. Matter of fact, your internet up?
Yes, sir.
Give me 18 and 3. Let's see why he told him that. Same book. The book of Matthew. Matthew, the gift of Yahuah. Listen to the book.
And he said, Aman, I say to you, if you do not return.
He said, what? What I say unto you?
Aman,
I'm telling you the truth. So anybody tell you something opposite of that, what they telling you? They telling you a lie. He said, let all of him be true. Let every man do what?
Be a lie.
If every man ain't telling you this right here, then guess what? He telling you something opposite of what you're hearing from the word. Guess what he is? He a liar. You know why? Because every time I'm hearing the word, I'm hearing what Yahuah said. This is what Mr. Yahuah telling to him. Come on.
if you do not return to being like Benin, you shall not enter into the Malkuth of Shamayim.
So guess what? If I'm a teach that I'm gonna forbid the Benin from coming to him, then guess what that's gonna do for me? I can't get it. Because if I don't convert and be just like those kids, guess what? I can't get it.
That's right.
Because I got to be able to let go of the thing I have to be able to get the thing that's greater.
That's right.
Come on. Jump back over that Matthew chapter 19. Let's see what he said. Listen to the book. Matter of fact, Aki Chris, you hold me martially 30 and 1. I think 30 and 5 is what I want, but we'll start at 30 and 1. Go ahead, Big Lee. Listen.
He placed his hands upon them, and he passed on from there. Behold, a Ish approached him and said, Tube Murray, what is the tube thing that I must do to acquire Alam Kai? And he said to him, why is it that you ask me about what is tube? There is nothing tube but one.
He said, ain't none tube but one.
And that is Elohim. But if you desire to enter Kai, keep the Misbah. And he said to him, what are they? And Yahusha said, they are these. You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false testimony. Kabah your Abba and your aim, and Ahab your fellow as yourself. The young Ish said to him, I have kept all these things from my youth. What am I still lacking? Yahushua said to him, if you desire to be complete, go sell your possessions and give to the poor, and you shall have treasure in Shamayim. Then come here and follow me. But it came to pass when the young Ish Shama this debar, he became upset and went away because he had much property.
He became upset and went away because I got so much stuff. We just talked about it. How do Yahuah? We just talked about it. If I said the same thing with Chosen, guess what? He had that same opportunity that was set before him. He said, you know what? I got all this stuff. I got how many possessions?
Much.
Just a little.
Much.
I got much possessions. I got a whole bunch of stuff. Now he's telling me, hey, you know what? You got a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm telling you about something that's even better than everything you got. He said, why ask me what's good? He said, it's none good but what?
One.
But one. So that meant everything else I got that I feel like is good, guess what? It's of no value if I don't have the thing that's even better.
Right.
If I don't have Yahuah, then what I got? I got nothing. I'm looking for something good, so why would I hold on to something that's evil? He's giving me an opportunity to let go of something so he can give me something even better. But if I don't look at what it is that I'm looking to obtain being better than what I already have, then why wouldn't I take it? I have to look at this thing as being better than my current estate. That's why even with our mortality, even when we come down to laying our lives down, becoming a living Zabak, why would I sacrifice my life if I don't think that I can get something greater in return? I'm doing this to somebody who can give me something even better. We talked about it before, and I was talking about how in order for me to, as a son, to look for an inheritance from my father, I have to believe that he has these things, and it's in his power to be able to give it to me. You know, if you look in Ephesians, matter of fact, give me Ephesians 1 and 7. Let's see why we would come to Yahuah, why we would look to him. This is Ephesians chapter 1 and should be 1 and 7 if I'm not mistaken. Listen to the book.
In whom we have the redemption through his dam.
Give me 1 and 5.
Yes, sir.
Listen.
He predestined us to adoption as beneath through Yahushua HaMashiach.
He said he predestined us unto what?
Adoption.
As a grown man.
As beneath.
Listen.
Yahushua HaMashiach.
Dwight threw me out. When he said with me, I said, oh, we all in the same place. I said, I'm thinking we all rolling. Come on.
Through Yahushua HaMashiach to himself, according to the true pleasure of his Rashan, to the Tahalim of the Kabud of his Khan, which he freely bestowed on us in his dam, bestowed upon us in his beloved one, in whom we have the redemption through his dam, the forgiveness of our trespasses according to the riches of his Khan.
According to the who?
Riches of his Khan.
Oh, you won't believe it. Guess what? He got a whole bunch of it. He got a whole bunch of Khan. And you know how much Khan he got? It's riches, and so much so that he allowed it to be given unto us. What he told the young man to do with his possessions? Sell it and do what with it? And give it to the poor. Guess what? Because he saw how bad our estate was, guess what he did for us? He gave it unto us. If we had already had it, guess what? It wouldn't have been no need for us to seek it. But because I don't have it, I'm seeking it. And because he has it, guess what he'll do? He's giving it unto us. Behold, what manner of a harbor. The Abba has bestowed upon us that we should be called what? Oh, that we should become the Benin. Oh, and you know what? What is it that the Son is looking for from the Father? An inheritance. So because he had so much and he allowed us to become the Benin through the adoption, he allowed us to be inheritors. So yeah, right now it looks like I'm under a whole bunch of stuff, but it's only to the time appointed of the Father.
That's right.
Because guess what? Rightfully so, I'm going to be the Adon of all because I'm the inheritor. That's why we look to be possessors with Yahushua. He's looking to inherit it all. So if I be with him, then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to inherit it with him. Just like he said he got up, he said, what happened? All power was given unto him. So guess what he was? The Adon of all. He was the master. If all power is given unto me, then who's over me? Nobody. So if we then be risen with the Mashiach, then how can sin be over you? You know why? Because I've received the inheritance of his kind. Because he got so much of it. Go ahead and jump back over to that Matthew chapter 19. How do you hear? We didn't even got to what I actually wanted. But how do you who we got exactly where he wants us to go. The other brother hold me. You still got me that Mashali chapter 30 and 1. Go ahead and give me that Mashali. They're called the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 1. Listen to the book.
The Dabarim of Agur, the Ben of Yakak, the Dabar, the Ish declares to Ithiel and Ukal. Surely I am more stupid than any Ish, and I do not have the Banah of an Ish. Neither have I learned Kakma, but I do Yada, the Da'ath of the Kodash one.
He said, I ain't even learned wisdom, but I know what?
The Da'ath of the Kodash one.
So you won't believe it. Guess what happened if I had all the wisdom of the world? I wouldn't have no room for the understanding of the Amad. That's the thing that we all have to look at. In order for me to learn, I got to unlearn certain things for me to take in Amad. That's just like this right here. Matter of fact, you know what? In the 12th chapter of the book of Uriah, he told you about the man who had sown. He was a sower. And guess what he had? He had much. He had gathered much. How much did he gather? He had so much that he had gathered, he had to tear down the barns that he had so that he could do what? Build new ones so that he could do what with it? That way he could store up all the stuff he had. You know what that meant? That meant that I had already have so much stuff that I can't put nothing else in it. Now, you won't believe how that's going to hurt you. If you have so much of the wisdom of the world, how are you going to get the kakma of the amat? You can't. So you know what you're going to have to do? I'm going to have to get rid of those things. I'm going to have to set those things aside so I can be filled with things that are truly good. Because if the seed that I had was so good, guess what? I wouldn't even have the need to seek for nothing else. But because I know that this is better than what I already have, I'm going to say, you know what? Let me look at it. Apples to apples. This one even better. I'm going to get rid of it. Come on. Listen to the book.
Who has ascended into Shamayim and descended? Who has gathered the wind in his fist? Who has wrapped the Mayim in his garment? Who has established all the ends of the Arats? What is his Shem, or what is his Ben Shem?
What is his name? What is his son's name? Tell me about the good one.
Surely you know.
Surely you know.
Every debar of the all is tested. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him.
He's a what?
Shield to those who take refuge in him.
Matter of fact, while we're here, read that again for me. Let's see. Something else.
The same verse?
Yeah, same verse.
Every debar of the all is tested.
Okay. Now, when we read this, the first all of Shamuel, chapter 17, when we talked about Dawood, right? What was Dawood about to get ready to go do? Okay, and what did Shaul arm him with? Okay, and what did he say? I hadn't proved it. Now, what are you talking about the Amat?
It's tested.
It's tested. So the thing I got to look at is if I'm trying to get a victory, then what do I need to use? I'm going to need to use something that's already proven and stuff to be victorious. Right. And then he told you about, what about it?
He is a shield to those who take refuge in him.
Oh, man. So that meant if I take refuge in him, he'll be my armor. So now I'll get the victory over this great thing that look like it can overtake me. That's not even what I wanted. Come on.
Do not add to his dabarim, lest he shall reprove you.
So you know what? And even then, let's look at it. He said, don't add to it, lest it do what?
He shall reprove you.
Okay, so let me look at this. If I have an armor on me and I got everything I need to be able to overtake Goliath, why would I add something else? You know what it's going to be? Oh, wait. Beautiful. Because in Abraham chapter 12, he told you to do what? Lay aside every weight and what? And the sin, because it's going to do what? It's going to hedge your sin. It's going to stop me from being able to get the deliverance that I'm looking to try to achieve. That's why I got to get rid of the things that look like, oh man, these things are of so great value to me. No, these things are going to hold you back. These things are going to sever you and stop you from being able to get to the finish line that you say you want. You want deliverance? You want salvation? Well, guess what? Lay aside the thing that's holding you back. Come on. Use the thing that's already been proven to show it can get a victory. Use the thing that's already shown to be an armor to you, a protection to you.
Right.
Come on.
And you shall be proved a liar. Two things.
You know how you're going to be proved a liar? When you defeated. If I say Yahuah with me and he's giving me a deliverance and I go up and I'm defeated, then what that mean? I lied. So if you call yourself the Benima Elohim, but you constantly be defeated by the world, by sin, darkness keep overtaking you, guess what? You're going to be reproved and you're going to be found a liar. Come on.
Two things I asked of you.
What did he ask for?
Do not hold back from me before I move. Remove vanity and the debar of lie far from me.
Remove the pride from me and the debar of lies. Come on.
Give me neither poverty nor riches.
Don't give me poverty nor riches. Why?
Feed me with the lakam that is my portion.
Feed me with what you feel sufficient. Feed me with what you feel like I need. If I get everything I need, guess what I'm going to get? I'm going to overeat. I'm going to get too much. Yeah. If I sit a baby right there, you know what that baby going to do? It's going to keep eating and eating and eating until it makes itself sick and it start vomiting up. So now the thing that you look at is what was the original goal of the child? To be able to get full. But because they got so many things, what happened? I've expelled out everything in me. So instead of me getting the things that really got me some nourishment, I've given up even more than what I'm in a worse state than what I was before I started. Don't you know that's the same thing that happened with you? When you see the things of the world and you keep going after and trying to seeking to obtain these things, and then guess what happened? It's going to vomit you. You're going to vomit it out because it's of no value. So now you're going to have even less than what you had when you started. The last estate, you know what that man's going to be? It's going to be worse than the first. Come on.
Lest I become full and deny you and say, who is Yahuah?
He said, lest I become full. I got too much and I deny you. And I say, who is Yahuah? Don't you know that's what that young man did? He denied him. I just told you about it. Wasn't nothing to it but who? So now I've given you an opportunity to take hold of the good one and you didn't do it. So what did you do? You denied this man. Don't you know if you don't take hold of this salvation that's been placed right in front of you, you've denied this man? Come on.
Or lest I be poor and steal and profane the shem of my arm.
So guess what? You don't believe it. He said, lest I be poor and I still not profane his shem. So if I never get him, guess what I am? I'm poor. If he's rich, if the richness of his con is poured out to me and I don't receive it, guess what I am? I'm poor. So why would I not deny this man? Why would I not curse him? Because what did he do for me? So he's giving you a chance to do one or two things, either be full or be empty. So which one you want? I'm looking to be filled with him. So in order to be filled with him, I can't have too much of the world. I can't have none of the world. Because I got to make all the room for him. Right. Come on.
Do not slander and abide to his Adon.
Jump back over there, Matthew Yahuah. Let's see something else. Change directions a little bit. 19, what I got you at? 19 and what?
At 23 now.
19 and 23. Ike Chris, hold me. Uala Shemut, chapter 32. Give me 32 and 20. Go ahead, Big Lee. Listen to the book.
And Yahushua said to his Talmudim, Aman, I say to you, it is difficult for a rich Ish to enter the Malkuth of Shamayim.
He said it's difficult for a rich man to enter in. Why?
Moreover, I say to you, it is easier for a camel to pass through the of a needle than for a rich Ish to enter into the Malkuth of Elohim.
You know what a camel is? That's a burden-bearing animal. That's what they use. They use it to be able to carry burdens. I got to carry a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna put it on the camels and let it carry it around the desert. I'm not gonna hold all this stuff. Put it on the camel. Let them carry it. The camel got the hump. It's too much stuff on it. It's too big. It's gotten so much size. It's made itself so big that it can't even fit. Don't you know that can be you? What's the difference between us and that camel? If we got everything in the world. It's gonna stop us from getting into the Malkuth. Come on.
When the Talmudim shammed this, they were very astonished and said,
what they say?
Then who is able to be saved?
They said, well, who then can be saved?
And Yahushua looked at them and said to them, to the Beni of Anashim, this matter is perplexing. But to Elohim, the whole matter is not perplexing. And Cuff answered and said to him, see, we have left everything behind to follow after you.
He said, we did what?
Left everything behind to follow after you.
You already heard what the young lad got a chance to be able to do. Now he's telling what we do. We done left everything. I've forsaken everything to be able to get something even greater. So he told us that we forsaken everything to do what?
Behind to follow after you.
To follow after you. So what did that mean that they took knowledge of? He was greater than everything they already had. If he wasn't greater than what I had, I would have just stayed where I was at. He told, when he saw them fishing, he told them to do what? Drop the nets and follow me. So I have to, in order for me to do that, I got to think, okay, well, it's a chance that I can get a greater benefit by following you. Right. Don't you know that's why you coming in to hear the word so you can be persuaded that it's greater in the Malkut than what it is on this alone, right. Than what it is in this life? Come on. Matter of fact, go ahead and give me that U'Allah Shemut, chapter 32 and verse 20. Listen to the book.
He took the calf which he had made and burned it with Ish, and ground it until it became powder, and scattered it over the pani of the Ma'im, and made the banim of Yasharal drink it. Then Mushah said to Aharun, what did this arm do to you, that you have brought such gadal kata upon them? Aharun said, do not let the anger of my Adon burn. You know the arm, they are set on Rosha.
He said, don't let your anger be too hot. You know these people, their hearts are set on mischief. That's all they want to do is evil. Come on.
For they said to me, make mighty ones for us who shall go before us. For this Mushah, the Ish who brought us up from the Arat Samizraim, we do not yada what has become of him.
They said the man that went up, we don't know what happened to him. You know what? You know what happened to him? They got anxious. You know what they couldn't do? They couldn't wait on him. They couldn't wait no more. Because they couldn't wait no more, they said, we're going to up and make ourselves our own Elohim. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take the things that we've been holding on to and turn it and convert it and say, this is the one that brought us out. There's no way. Because guess what? What can it do? It couldn't do nothing. If it could have done something, it would have stopped them from grinding it up and turning it into powder. So if it couldn't do that, how could it possibly bring me up? How could it deliver me and it couldn't deliver itself? So that's why when we look into the word, we're looking for something that's what? That's tried and true. Tried and true. I've already seen what it can do. It delivered Yahusha, so I know it can deliver me. That's why Yahusha told you in the 16th chapter of the book of Yahuah, verse 35, he said, in this lump, you're going to have what? You're going to have trouble, but do what? Why? Because I've already overcome the world. I'm already tried and true. I've been proven to show that I can deliver. Why would you take something else? You'd be a fool to make something else and think that it can deliver you when I've done it. Why wouldn't you use the thing that's already been tried and true? Guess what? Not only, you know how rich it was, the con that he had? Guess what? When he got back up, guess who else got up with him? The Kodashim. You know why? Because they were the Benin. They were inheritors also with him. The same way that he got the con from Yahuah, guess what? They did too. He didn't get up on his own. They got up with him. That's the same thing we're looking to do. That's why if in this life we only have our hope in the Mashiach, then what are we? I'm of all men most miserable. You know why? Because if he can only help me down here, if he can only help me in this life, it's of no value. I'm looking for something that's got a true value. Come on.
And I said to them, whoever has any gold, let them tear it off. So they gave it to me, and I threw it into the Ish, and this calf came out.
He telling you how they got their sin.
Now when Mushah saw that the arm that were out of control, for Aharun had made them.
He said they were what?
Out of control.
He said they were out of control. You know what Tahalim told you about the wicked? They just like the troubled young. They just like the troubled seed. Come on.
For Aharun had made them naked unto a shame among their enemies. Then Mushah stood in the gate of the camp and said, whoever is for Yahuah.
Whoever is what?
For Yahuah, come to me.
He said, whoever's for Yahuah, come to me. So guess what I got to look at? It's some things I have. It's some people I'm with when I'm over here. But now he's telling me whosoever's on Yahuah's side, come to me. So guess what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to leave everything that's on this side. You know why? Because this is what you got to look at. He said, whoever is on what?
Whoever is for Yahuah, come to me.
Whoever is for Yahuah. So guess what? That meant if he said, whoever is for Yahuah, come to me, then guess what all the people who ain't come is? You're not for him. So if you're not for him, then what are you? So if the things that I have while I'm over here are not for him, and they only serve me when I'm not for him, then what are they? They're against him. So now I'm going to lay these things aside so I can come to him because he's even greater. Because there's none two but what? None two but one. So he said, whoever is for the good one, come unto me. Come on.
And all the Bani of Louis gathered together to him. He said,
And so there was some that clave. They clave to him. Come on. Matter of fact, who else clave? Shalomar. He had those wives and he clave to him in what? He clave to him in a hob. Guess what? If you would have hobbed Yahuah, guess what you would have done? You would have claved to him in a hob too. And guess what you wouldn't do? If I claved to him in a hob, so that meant I gave him my heart, then guess what I can't do? I can't give my heart to the thing that's on the opposite side. I can't give my heart to the thing that's against them because I've already claved. I've already given my heart to one. I've already been espoused to one.
Yeah.
Come on.
he said to them,
What'd he say?
thus says Yahuah,
Thus said Yahuah.
the all of Yasharal, every each of you put his sword upon his thigh and pass through and return from gate to gate in the camp and kill every each his ox and every each his re'ah and every
They
each
kill every each his who?
his ox and every each his friend and every each his neighbor. So the Bani of Louis did as Musha instructed, and about 3,000 anashim of the arm fell on that yom.
Go ahead, get back over that Matthew chapter 19. Where I had you at?
At 27.
19 and 27. Listen to the book. Let's see how it worked.
And Cuff answered.
Matter of fact, make it 26.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Let's see if we can't make this perplexing thing a little bit more simple. Listen.
And Yahushua looked at them and said to them, to the Beni of Anashim, this matter is perplexing. But to Elohim, the whole matter is not perplexing. And Cuff answered and said to him, see, we have left everything behind to follow after you.
He said we did what?
Left everything behind to follow after you.
We left everything because we on Yahuah's side. So we coming unto you.
Yeah.
Come on.
What shall be our portion?
What we gonna get? Why would they have left? Why would they have left what they were already doing? I was convinced at a time that these things were of value. I was convinced that if I cast this gold off of me, we can cast it in the fire and bring out something and create ourselves an Elohim. We can create ourselves a mighty one. But now I'm hearing the enlightenment telling me to come on another side. Let that go and come to this. Come on.
And Yahushua said to them,
What'd he say?
Aman, I say to you,
Of a truth I say unto you,
you who follow after me,
you that follow after me,
in the renewal of creation, when Ben of Adam sits upon his throne of Kabod, you too shall sit upon 12 thrones to Shaphat the 12 Matah of Yasharal. And any ish who has left behind Bet, or Akin, or Akut, or Abba, or Ain, or Shah, or Benin, or fields, for Mashem's sake, he shall receive 100 times.
he should do what?
Receive 100 times.
You won't believe it. Guess what happened? We heard the story about the rich man, about the rich man. And you know what we did? We looked at it and said, you know what? I'm glad Yahuah didn't make me too rich. I'm glad I ain't get too rich because I hate to be that way. And you fail to realize that, guess what? Your riches don't have to be money.
Right.
Just like you don't have to be drunk from wine. You can be drunk with what? With the cares of this world. So guess what? I can be rich because I got so many things. What kind of things could I have had? Houses, families, brothers, sisters, mothers, cousins, ideas, thoughts, desires. These things, you can become rich with these things and it can stop you from being able to take hold of Alon Kai. You can forsake Yahuah because I've gotten so much stuff. I've already gotten things to be able to satisfy me. Why do you think a man would go and try to get riches? So he can satisfy his flesh. That it don't do nothing. You can't buy your way in the Shamaim. This money, it benefits me now. It benefits me in this life. The same thing that happened with relationships and behaviors and desires. All these things satisfy me where? It don't satisfy my Ruachni man, my spiritual man. This satisfies my flesh. So now if I've only considered the things of my flesh, then what can I never satisfy? The Ruachni man. Now he's telling me that if I deny the flesh, if I deny my natural man, he'll give something for my Ruachni man, my spiritual man. If my flesh only lasts for so long, then guess what? I might be hungry, but eventually I'm going to be fed. If my Ruachni man abides forever and ever, guess what I'm looking for? I don't want him to ever hunger. I want to be filled by this man. He told you that those that hunger and thirst after Sadiq, what was going to happen? They're going to be filled. You think he's talking about your natural flesh? No. When Yahushua was on the tooth, he said he thirsted. Guess what he was talking about? He was talking about his Ruachni man. He was thirsting for him. Because, you know, in the book of Talim, he told you that what? As the deer panting for the Ma'im, so what? My nafash. My nafash is hungering and thirsting for this man. Don't you know you can have too much stuff that you'll forsake the hunger of the spiritual man because you are so focused on the flesh? And now if I'm so focused on the flesh, I can never feed the spiritual man. Right. But if I forsake the natural man, if I forsake my natural desires, my natural relationships, my friends, my family, my houses, my cars, everything I got, guess what he said he'll give me? 100-fold. I thought Lee was going to read it, but he was locked in with me.
Sorry.
Go ahead, pick me back up again. What verse you at?
29.
Verse 29. We'll get ready to close it up here. Listen to the book. Matter of fact, make it 28.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
And Yahushua said to them, Amen, I say to you.
Of the truth I say unto you. So you know ain't no lie in this. Come on.
You who follow after me.
You who do what?
Follow after me.
Those who on Yahuah's side.
In the renewal of creation.
So in the renewal of creation, those that's there when he come back. You know what's happened? Amazing enough, we're going to live over time today. How do you, Yahuah? This is what you got to look at. Guess how they end up corrupting themselves? Because Musha was gone. He had delayed. They didn't know what was going to happen. It was taking too long for him to come back. Don't you know that's the same reason why we keep corrupting ourselves? Because he been gone for so long. And how long you been living, Tim? 38 years, he ain't came back. What happened to him? How long you been alive, Jahi? 42 years. 42 years, he ain't came back. Yeah. Lee just had a birthday. Lee 46. 46 years, he ain't came back. So guess what happened naturally? I'm going to go and corrupt myself because I've been waiting all this time for you to come back. Yeah. I've gotten nothing all this time. Right. All I have is what's here in my life. So I'm doing the things that satisfy me right now. And now in doing that, I did what? Corrupted myself. Now, in order for me to take, so now we look at what's the reason for him telling us about him coming back? What's the reason of us learning of his return? So we don't corrupt ourselves, so we don't faint in the midst of our waiting. Come on, Lee. Listen to the book. We could have went a little bit further, but time don't allow. Listen to the book.
Amen, I say to you.
Of a truth, I say unto you.
You who follow after me in the renewal of creation, when Ben of Adam sits upon his throne of Kabul.
Because he coming back.
You too shall sit upon 12 thrones to shafet the 12 Matav Yasharal. And any ish who has left behind Bet or Akim or Akut or Abba or Aim or Ashah or Benim or fields for my Shem's sake.
For who?
My Shem's sake.
For my name's sake. I'm not leaving people because they did something wrong to me. That's of no benefit. It's easy to say, you know what, you screwed me one time, I'm done with you. I don't never have to see you again. That's cool, but that ain't for him. That's for you. That's because they made you angry. What about when somebody that I love, you ain't never did nothing wrong against me, but you did something wrong against him. Now I cut you off. Now guess who I did it for? For his sake. I walk away from things because of him. Not because I say, oh man, I done lost so much along the way. Yeah, but it wasn't for him. That was because of you. That was natural things in your life that caused you to lose those things. I'm looking at the things that I lose for him. He'll give me what?
He shall receive 100 times.
He'll receive 100 times in what?
And shall inherit Alam Kai.
And shall do what?
Inherit Alam Kai.
How you going to inherit it? Damn. You got to become a Ben. That's my time. How do you, Yahuah?
You are listening to Dr. Evie.